So the Batman Arkham games have a lot of phenomenal skins that were introduced back in the game, and I figured let's go ahead and take a look at each of the Batman skins in this game and rank them from the worst to the best, not in any particular order. I'm just going to give them a F through A+ rating. Hopefully you guys enjoy this type of superhero content. If you guys do, make sure you guys leave a like and a share is much appreciated. Right, so let's start with the first suit. The Batman Arkham City suit, I think, is the perfect Batman suit in my opinion. It has a lot of the classical elements that you're looking at right here, right? You also have the long ears, which I'm typically not a fan of the long ears on a Batman suit, but here it works very well. It looks classical while also being armored and having an armored look to it, but not overly armored and overly designed to the point where it loses its overall silhouette. Yeah, this is as perfect as a bat suit you can get. It's pretty much one for one from Asylum, but they make minor modifications that I think makes it look even better than Asylum. So yes, this is going to be an A+ tier for sure. So the next one is going to be a bit unexpected, but it did make a slight appearance, and that will in fact be the Batman Mad Hatter suit. This one is going to go in C+. Not that it's bad, because the main body of it is basically just the Arkham City suit, but Mad Hatter puts a mask over Batman, and in the dreamscape it just makes him look, well, kind of hideous. But it is funny to look at, and I do wish it's something that you could wear in the actual game, because I feel like I just wear it in the actual game just to be a troll. So our first official skin is going to be the Batman animated series, and my lord, did they translate this beautifully in the game. I think that the stylization of it makes it stand out from the other suits, since it doesn't go for an ultra realism. It has a different type of style to it. It's pretty much a one-for-one translation from the animated series into the Arkham game. The only thing that I think looks a little bit off about it is when they try to have Batman's mouth movements with this character model. But other than that, it's as perfect of a translation you can get from the animated series into a semi-realism looking game. So I think this is going to be an A-. I'll give it an A-. The 1970s Batsuit. I have a big soft spot for this. This is probably one of my most reused skins in the suit, or in the game. I do think that I do personally prefer a black Batsuit, but I don't know, the blue in this version actually kind of does something for me. I think it looks really cool. I like the fact that it is the classic looking Batsuit. I really like the yellow on it. It's very vibrant, very colorful, and they went the extra distance and made sure to give him white eyes. I think this suit looks absolutely phenomenal. Only thing I think I would change about it is the fact that I would have made the blue maybe a little bit darker. So I'll give it about an A- as well. Next one, we have the Batman Year One suit. I have used this suit a lot in the game, but there are a couple of problems I do have. Number one, the belt. I think the belt could be a little bit of a lighter yellow. I get they were trying to stick with the style of Year One from the comic book, but I think the yellow would have done a little bit of something different for the suit to have a little bit of contrast. Also, not a big fan of the face model that they use. I think the cowl looks fine. The short ears, the eyes, those look cool. The cape, the suit looks cool, but the face model looks a little bit off to me. I don't know what it is, but it kind of makes him look a little bit, I don't know, kind of greasy. Also, the build does kind of make his legs look a little bit skinnier than I would like, because you have this really swole upper body and then you look at the legs and they look a little bit tiny, which works for something like the animated series, but not in this. But it is a really cool gray and black Batsuit inclusion, so I'll give it a B-. Earth 1 Batman Batsuit. This suit I think looks really cool. I think from the neck down, it's amazing. It has that Michael Keaton Batman logo kind of ordeal where it's attached to the cape. I also love the darker belt on this one because it actually does have more of a tactical look to the overall suit. I also really like the gauntlets a lot. The gauntlets are doing a lot for me. And I really do think the face model matches well. It's just, I think when you get up to the actual headpiece, that little separation that they have from the front of the face to the rest of the cowl does look a little bit jarring in my opinion. And I think the eye model just looks a little bit off for this suit for some reason. But not a bad suit at all. Not bad. I really like it a lot actually. And maybe the boots could use a little bit more detailing. But other than that, give it a B+. Very high B+. Almost A in fact. Next one is going to be a bit controversial. The Dark Knight Returns suit. This guy looks ugly, but I kind of love it. And the reason why I love it is because they went the extra distance to make him reminisce on the Frank Miller comic book. They could have easily just thrown the Frank Miller suit on top of our regular Batman model, but they beefed him up a little bit more. They kind of gave him a little bit more pudginess if you look at him a little bit, just like the comic books. And they redid the face model to make him look really old, but in a weird way it looks slightly more like menacing with the face model. I really like it, and this is exactly what I was talking about with the Year One suit, where the yellow belt is just the right amount of yellow to not completely contrast from the suit, but also adds a necessary amount of contrast to the suit. Love the big bat symbol. Yeah, this one is going to go in A- territory. I really like this one a lot, and I've used it a lot too. Right, the most interesting one and the one that I've used the most in this game, the Batman Beyond. I will say, it does look a little bit weird, translating the Batman Beyond look from the cartoon to semi-realism. I think the face looks really off. But my god, the rest of the suit is like perfection. Like, I could imagine Bruce Wayne being the one wearing this suit. He has a little bit more of that build. It's pretty much a perfect translation from the Batman Beyond TV show. And they don't throw too many unnecessary lines where they don't need to be. I like the fact that you get to see a little bit of lines, just a little bit of lines. And the fact that the bat wings come out when you glide in game. Oh, phenomenal suit. Phenomenal. This one's going in A+. I do not care what people say. Sinestro Core suit. Okay, so I can already tell you, one thing I do not like is the face model. The face model looks really weird. Also, I would love to have a cleaner yellow. I don't know why they have dirt all over the yellow. If it's a construct from his ring, I feel like it should be a little bit cleaner than what it looks like in game. That does look a little bit weird. And if you do notice, one arm's a little bit bigger than the other where the ring side is. And I think that kind of makes it look a little bit off in my opinion. But other than that, it's a really cool looking bat suit for sure. I just wish it was a little bit of a cleaner yellow on there, and it would be absolutely an A+ territory, and maybe changing the face model slightly. But in this ranking, I think I'm going to put this one in A. It's really cool looking still. Alright, we have the last one, the Batman ink suit. Okay. From the head up, not bad. I really like the emblem. I like the cowl design. I like the wrinkles on the cowl. That's really cool. The gauntlets look awesome. But then you get down to here. And then I'm just looking like, what is going on here? What is going on here? What is happening? The idea to put a giant metal cod piece that stands out from the rest of the suit is jarring. Of all the areas to add metal pieces onto, this is most likely to draw the most gunfire, Bruce. You're an imbecile to add this one. Yeah, I've never used this skin ever because of that giant cod piece that looks absolutely ridiculous. He doesn't even have anything on the back. This is F tier. This is absolutely an F tier. I hate this one. This is horrible. No. So I decided to put the image on the end of this video on something a little bit more pleasant. thank you guys for watching the video of my rankings of all the bat suits from the Batman Arkham City game. I feel like a lot of us are going to be on the same page with the suit rankings in this one, because I don't think that there's a particularly bad suit except for that codpiece suit. Arkham City is still a game that holds up to this day, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go ahead and start editing. Have a good day, y'all.